What's up everyone, this is Ryan here, the crypto grinder, and today I'll be talking about a game of chicken. Okay, I think the right word to use is a game of chicken. We are gonna be playing the game of chicken for many years to come in these cryptocurrency markets. Now, if you are very new to cryptocurrencies, right, and you just want to, have that first taste of cryptocurrency, and you bought Bitcoin at say 2,800 bucks. Okay, just yesterday. Today it's 2,370 bucks. So that probably made you panic for sure. If you're still holding on to it, congratulations. You basically won the game of chicken because you didn't panic sell. All right? And all these market corrections are going to happen over and over and over again, especially now that we have hit the 100 billion market cap. Now, perhaps maybe I can substantiate with certain fundamentals that probably cause the whole fear, because we're looking at not just losing value from a Bitcoin perspective, but we're looking at cryptos losing value from a US dollar perspective as well. So perhaps we can look at certain macro events that happen. Now, a few days ago, okay, this article was released to probably spook the markets a bit. Tumble in tech begs the question, is the bubble bursting? Right? Because you've been seeing this very strong uptrend in the tech stocks for quite some time. All right? Then you're seeing Apple and Nvidia, okay, suffer heavy losses. Okay, so when you see these kind of big players in the tech industry suffering and not showing profitability, right? They miss their earnings. Am I right to say that it's gonna cause a repercussion because we are in the tech industry, guys? Cryptocurrency is tech. Okay, it's basically blockchain technology. All right, and corporations, enterprise are using blockchain technology, or at least they are wanting to get invested in blockchain. Now, obviously, it did create a repercussion, right? Because you are having this sell down that occurred, all right, and then you have a run up and a little bit of a dip here, and then one hard sell down on the 12th. Can you see exactly when the article came out, guys? Can you see that? 12th of June. Oops. 12th of June. You see? Right? Okay. So this is industry specific, okay? Now let's look at gold prices. But however, from a global perspective, if the whole world was to collapse, gold should spike. Did gold spike? No, in fact, it lost value. Because in a global financial meltdown, gold goes up. Okay? It didn't. Okay, now next, let's look at the overall markets. The overall markets hardly budged. Nothing exciting, guys. Okay? So I'm just telling you, we are in our own little world, and the volatility is going to be very real. My portfolio was at one point down 25%. Okay? But it doesn't matter, because if we are in early, we don't panic sell, okay, and try to think that we're going to come back, sell and then come back later. Okay, you're going to be fine, because we actually make up the market as well. We can actually create a support level, and we can actually also make sure that no one takes advantage of us if we think alike. Corporations, the reason why corporations are such, because they control large sums of money that can move the market. You and I usually don't think that way. You would have your own opinion and I would have my own opinion. And at the end of the day, when we see our portfolios all drop, there's only one thing that we all might do, which is to panic sell. That's the only thing. Okay? Unless there's someone out there that is going to educate you, okay, to tell you about this game of chicken, which I'm gonna tell you a little bit right now, okay, how it's being played. So, say for example, do you notice this sell down and then this buyback? Okay, so let's look at the candle a little bit closer. Can you see this? Okay, this is a 1 hour chart, guys, on BTC. Okay, I'm not going to go into any levels or whatever as I always do. I need you all to understand one thing first. Can you see this very strong candle? Guys, these orders are not made by you and me. These orders are made by institutions and hedge funds. Okay, so when the sell down occurs, they will take a small spread in between. They already made money from you. Okay, they'll buy it back cheaper, they acquire your tokens, some will panic sell here and there, but they know they're going to ride it up. So it's up already. Okay, can you see suddenly the volume thins down. People like you and me start seeing, okay, seems to be relatively cheap, let's start buying. Can you see the candles are so much smaller now? Oops, okay, let me go further up. Now, you see it? You see it broke? It broke already? It broke already. Then some of the institutions will start selling a little bit, taking some profit off the market. Okay? Then they'll hit you hard one time. Really hard. But you know what? They made this difference of 27.65%. You're going to be played over and over and over again until you get this point. Okay? Whether you bought high or not, understand one thing. There's only going to ever be 21 million Bitcoins out there in the world. Okay? Now, I don't speak for Ethereum because Ethereum is completely different, right? It has its own different functions. It's infinite in nature. So there's going to be a different kind of monetary stance. But anything that has scarcity, proof of stake in it, usually you should hold regardless. Alright? Why do you think I always emphasize the top 5, top 10 altcoins? Because it's very hard to manipulate, something that is 1 billion, 5, 10, 20 billion. Okay? But can it be manipulated? Yes. The big boys are in town, guys. The big boys are taking notice of this space. They already know how profitable this place is, and they want to take every single token that they can get their hands on and profit from it, especially when the run-up and the bull run comes. When they put up their media, they start having breakthrough technology. They have breakthroughs in the technology that they're working on with Ethereum, okay, or any other cryptocurrency market. They want to own that token that they're vested in, guys. Whether they're going to tell you or not, they're not going to tell you, okay? But you have to understand how the game is played. Now, even if it goes down back to this level again, okay, yes, it sucks to be you if you bought at 2,900 and it drops here and you panic sold. Guys, it's going to recover very, very quickly. Okay? Let me say this again. If you lose your pants at playing this game, don't play this game. Stick to your day job. Don't come into the cryptocurrency world because you are not ready for the volatility. If you cannot stomach 25, 50, 60% drops, don't expect to say that you want 300% returns. You're not going to make it. Okay, you're not going to even reach there because you can't even stomach the 30, 40, 50% drops of volatility in your portfolio. Okay, now, can you prevent that? Of course. Now, let's go into some cryptocurrencies that are actually resilient against what just happened. Okay, so let's look at LTC. Okay, let's look at things from a perspective, okay? Let's not look so short term. Can you see? Look at how supported LTC is with a very small little short little range here. Okay, that's one. Let's look at perhaps ETC. Can you see here to here? What's that? We're looking at 743,000 satoshis and a dip to 705,000 satoshis. Nothing much, guys. Look at things from perspective. Pull out the one-day candles and look at things like that. Okay, let's look at Ripple, the shunned Ripple that probably caused a lot of people to not want to look at it. Look at Ripple, going up, very well supported. Also one of my calls that everyone was laughing at. Let's look at Lumens. Also very well supported. Do you see a dip here? No, not at all. So guys, look at things from perspective. Go and watch my video about how to use USD Tether. Okay, and that is one way that you can hedge your Bitcoin position when it hits a new all-time high, or at least a so-called tentative peak, say anywhere from the 27, 28, 29 region. Shave some of that Bitcoin profits into USD Tether. From then, you can decide for yourself, when a dip occurs, do you want to buy back more Bitcoin? Do you want to buy some resilient cryptocurrencies such as Stellar Lumens, Ripple, LTC, or ETC, or even Ethereum? Okay, let's look at some Ethereum, right? Everyone's favorite, everyone's darling. Look at that. Sure, here to here seems like a drop, but everything in hindsight, I wouldn't touch Ethereum as much. I would look at the ones that I just mentioned, right? So ETC, LTC, XLM, and XRP. Okay? So look at things from perspective, guys. You are going to want to build a solid portfolio so that anything that happens, you are not going to panic. And this is what I actually educate people in my chat to do. So if you're wondering where is the chat is in the list in my description. It's basically the Telegram chat. Some people from certain countries are not able to access. I completely understand. I am looking at working at other softwares or social media platforms that I can use so that I can connect with people all around the world. But guys, I am very, very overwhelmed and overloaded at this current point. But I will never stop providing you guys with value and teaching you the ways of building a solid portfolio. Okay, so with that being said, thanks so much for the subscriptions. Thank you so much for someone who donated 1.99 ETC. It means a lot to me. I think it shows that I'm putting out good content and good value to the audience. And at the same time also, if you guys have not subscribed, please remember to also not only subscribe but click that bell so that you will receive notifications from me. And like I said, guys, don't panic. Okay, this market is here to stay. It's not a fad, but however, I cannot say for every single ICOs out there that they're going to be here. But when you look at the past 3 years and you notice on the cryptocurrencies that I've been proposing and pitching all the time, you should know more or less the direction where I'm headed in terms of how I give my calls. Okay, so I hope that you all watch the rest of my other videos as well, to catch up to speed. If not, please watch them first before joining my chat, okay? Because my chat is already quite up to speed with the way I talk and the way I educate them. They are fine. They are a fine bunch of people, and they are providing a lot of value in terms of information in that chat. So feel free to join. Okay, but at the same time, please keep the chat clean. Don't come in here with your pumper and dumper mentality. Don't try to insinuate this chat group, because at the end of the day, we are here to learn. We're here to provide value for the community. All right. So guys, thanks so much for watching, and thanks for subscribing.